Hi, everyone. Welcome to Financial Insights. I'm Linda, your accounting coach. So, this month we're focusing on creating our budget for our business or nonprofit. So, previously we talked about how number one, you have to actually have to look in the past. So, you actually have to look at past data. You have to look at your financial statements, looking at previously what happened, looking at your revenue, your expenses, and then even, overall your whole business. So today we're going to talk about assumptions. So this is step two when creating your budget. You actually have to assume some things. And this is where some people get really stuck because they feel like, oh, I need to make it perfect. The budget needs to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. Even for the large companies, it's never right on point. So start thinking about your assumptions. And what an assumption is that you're basically assuming something. And so, for example, if you want to buy a piece of equipment, you can actually, go to Amazon, Google it, wherever the case, go to that particular vendor that sells that equipment and actually look at the estimated price. So that's what I mean by assumptions. So start documenting for your 2022 budget assumptions, the price, the staffing, how much are you going to pay those individuals, the hours. You even want to calculate payroll taxes. So start documenting assumptions. If you have to buy supplies that actually go into your product, so you have some cost of goods sold, you want to write down assumptions. So whether that's the number of boxes of pens you have to buy. So, oh, I need to buy 2 boxes at this price. And then even put like where you actually got that estimate from, what vendor. So it's very important to document assumptions because throughout the year, you're going to be comparing your budget versus your actual. So if your budget is on point or is slightly off, you need to understand, okay, what did I assume in the budget? So then the following year, I can actually revise that budget or go through another process. So in accounting, there's different processes with assumptions. Some people say, depending on the category, you know what, we're just going to increase it by 3%. Some people look at the inflation rate and say, okay, inflation is going up by 1%. So I'm going to increase this particular category by 1%. Whatever the case may be, just document your assumptions. So remember, number two, in the process of creating the budget, you want to document assumptions. So your homework for this week is take out a notebook and start documenting assumptions for your budget for 2022. That's regarding revenue. So if you want to sell certain products or services, what are you assuming? Oh, I'm going to assume that I'm going to sell so much at this price, the products, services, the payroll that I need. Start listing all those things out because in the next couple videos, we're going to go more into detail on how to put that into an Excel format. So hopefully you find this information helpful. Make sure you do your homework and start writing out your budget assumptions for 2022. I'll see you next week.